Welcome to another edition of the Coach Godwin Show. I'm your host, Coach Koran Godwin, all-time leading scorer of the University of North Florida, also author of that great new book, Everyone Hates a Ball Hog, but They All Love a Score. Of course, available at jumpstarthoops.com. If you have any questions for me, send me an email at coachgodwin@jumpstart33.com. That's coachgodwin@jumpstart33.com. Today, we have an exclusive show. We're going to get into a new ebook available at jumpstarthoops.com. It's called Winner's Circle, the Ralph Sampson Game Plan. What great players do before, during, and after a basketball game. And this is the ebook I know you're going to love because this is the insight that everyone's been waiting for. At jumpstarthoops.com, we try to provide the insight and get your kids to the next level by giving you information that you can't get other places. And if you don't know who Ralph Sampson is, I got to fill you in. Two-time back-to-back state champion. He was a McDonald's All-American. This is a guy that averaged 30 points, 17 rebounds, and 7 blocks his senior year. He then went on to the University of Virginia, where he led UVA to its first Final Four, also becoming one of the few NCAA players to ever become 3-time Player of the Year. He was then selected number 1 by the Houston Rockets, averaging over 20 points and 10 rebounds his rookie year, eventually becoming a 4-time All-Star. So I say all this to say that this is a man that is one of the most accomplished players in the history of the game of basketball. When you look at his resume, you can compare it to anyone, and I'm sure there's something he has on his resume that person doesn't. So with that being said, you're about to read, of course, if you go and purchase at jumpstarthoops.com, an ebook that's going to give you that insight. He's going to talk about what he actually did before the game, all right? He's going to talk about his eating habits. He's going to talk about your rest. He's going to talk about your pregame mentality in the locker room. He's going to talk about how you should approach the game in warm-ups. All the way to the tip-off. And then after the game, he's going to talk about balancing your life with academics. He's also going to talk about, getting rid of those distractions and staying focused on your off-season workout and little things here and there. So you're talking about a very powerful ebook that you should purchase today that's just going to give you a world of information, and more importantly, it's going to give you perspective. I know that in today's highlight generation, we like to watch these highlights and clips, but you really have to understand what it takes to play the game of basketball. And in order to do that, you have to ask someone who's done it before. So like people like myself that's sharing our experiences, you can't get a better experience than a guy that was high school All-American, excelled in high school, 3-time Player of the Year in college, and then became a number 1 pick in the NBA. It gets no bigger than that. So that's your show for today. Make sure you log on to jumpstarthoops.com to go pick up the Ralph Sampson Game Plan. It also comes with a exclusive interview. I sat down with Ralph Sampson himself, and he went over a lot of things that went beyond the ebook. So you get to go ahead and hear from the man himself exactly what he did to get to where he's at. So there's tons of great information. We're going to have more information coming to you. Make sure you pick up that book, Everyone Hates a Ball Hog, but They All Love a Score. And we will see you at the top.